So, what are some of the challenges that I have as an online student living in the province of the Philippines? Let's talk about it. Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Jesse. How y'all doing this morning? I hope everybody's doing great. I hope y'all having a good day. It's a beautiful day out today. A little cloudy here in the Philippines, but it's not too hot, not too cold. Feels great. And so I am doing my daily walk and going to talk about some of the issues that I have as an online student studying in the province life of the Philippines. So let's get into it. First and foremost, probably the biggest issue that I found as a student living in the Philippines, province of the Philippines, is the unstable internet. Sometimes this is a problem. Doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes the internet here is not always the best, and there are places here where there is no internet at all. There's no cell phone towers for the phone. There's no places to go pay for internet for like an hour or so. So there are places where you can't even get internet, and that obviously is going to be a problem for an online student, because you need to be able to have consistent and strong, or at least decent internet, to be able to log into your classroom and get your homework done and communicate with your classmates and discussion boards and things like that. I have found the best thing to do is usually the Sunday before the week starts, or on the early morning of Monday, to find out what all my homework is. Go ahead, download the worksheets and whatnot. I'll copy the discussion board post topics and paste them into a Word document. And so I'll have that throughout the week, and if something goes wrong and I don't have internet, I can still type up what I need to type up on Microsoft Word, or if I really need to, I can go to a cafe or something. There's cafes here, but most of the time, even they do not have internet connection. It's not like in America where most cafes you go to will have internet. Well, in the province, I don't think it's like that. The two cafes I've been to, they do not have free Wi-Fi to use. Although I can go to a beach resort or a hotel, spend the night there if I really had to, and as long as there's not a power outage. Well, even if there's a power outage, some of them have a generator. Some of them do have a generator. So that, if I really have to, if it comes down to it, I would have to just do that. Actually leads me to my next point, power outages. It hasn't happened recently. Well, it happened once last week. There was a power outage for about 30 minutes. Not even that, maybe 15. But that's the first one that we've had in a while. And it's been months since the last power outage. But I'm guessing because of the weather, because of rain and stuff, that certain times of the year the power will go out, and it could be out for the whole day. At one point, I think it was going in and out for a whole week because of the flooding was so bad. So you gotta learn to work around power outages, and it's very important that you always communicate with the professor. And that actually will lead me right to the next point. This is more so because of the time difference. I'm 12 hours ahead. Being 12 hours ahead can sometimes cause issues when you need to communicate with your professor. Obviously, being 12 hours ahead tends to be a problem because, you know, if I'm doing my homework at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, he's asleep. It's not that big of an issue because I don't really ask for help a lot, but if some kind of technical thing is happening where I can't get the website to work, or, you know, something like that's going on, it's really hard to have that communication with your professor. So that the time zone can be an issue for some people. It's not that big of a deal for me though, but that's because I'm not the kind of person who asks for help a lot. Something else that is really hard, especially living in the Philippines and living in the province, so and especially the province part of the Philippines, is if something happens to my phone, like how my phone, I got the Z Fold and it's cracked, or something happens to my computer, because of the brand of my computer and my phone, it's kind of hard to find a place that could fix either one of those. In the province, it's pretty much almost impossible. I'd have to get on a plane and go to Manila. Maybe Iloilo might have it, which is a bus ride. I can get a bus ride to Iloilo, but that's about all I could really do, because I have a rare phone for this area and a very rare computer for this area, because I think I've seen videos of people who have the phone in places like Manila, but I have not seen videos of people who have the computer. Even in America, the computer I have is not that common, unless you're a gamer, then it's pretty common. I got it mostly for the speed that it has. I play games on it sometimes. But yeah, that's an issue that I have, is being able to find people who can fix the computer or the phone if and when something happens. And then, guys, finally, you saw how small my house is, or my place is that I'm staying. 2 rooms and a bathroom. There are constantly chickens outside, and there's constantly noises going on. Being in a small province, it's hard to find a proper study room in your own place, just because the places are so small, unless you're living alone. And it's also hard to find a quiet place. That's actually why I have 2 sets of earbuds, and I'm probably going to buy another set soon, because I would rather hear music playing in the background than hearing the constant tricycles or background music of something I don't even know what's going on, or the chickens or whatever. Of course, you would have that same issue though living in the city. It'd probably be worse, actually. The traffic in Manila, if you guys haven't been, the traffic in Manila is wild. So I would say it's probably worse in Manila. But yeah, those are the issues that I deal with. I fix sound stuff with earphones, and a study place, since there's no place, I just use my earphones. I'll find places to go that has internet, though if I don't have internet. There's fixes to everything. It's just it can be quite inconvenient sometimes. Those are my biggest issues when it comes to being an online student here in the province of the Philippines. All the issues though pretty much fixed in one way or another, and there'd be no issue. There'd be no problem. Well guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, whatever, you know what to do. Leave them in the comment section below. I read all of them. I try to respond to all of them, even the ones who seem so hateful for whatever reason. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. Know that you are valuable and you matter. God bless. Peace.